Today, on this episode of RealityGays.
Poodle hears about Jennifer, my Sephora manager, and it stops him in his tracks.
Ashia and Maxwell are getting a little boring. Enter Rod, the fruity godbrother.
And it seems like Deborah, Catie's mother, forgot her bell.
Shame. 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 Shame.
Roll it, Christina.
RG on YT, y'all.
Get down tonight, Daddy.
It's time for Reality Gays. We're here to cover another reality show. And while the video plays, just sit back and let go. Now, you may be thinking, where'd the theme song go? We made this little switch because copyright's a bitch. We got 90 Day, Mormon Wives, Lalo, and more. And now you can watch us, you whore. You like to watch. You dirty slut. Yeah, you know.
Like it, don't you? A little too much. Ooh, moist.
RG on YouTube, y'all. I want to show my creamy shoulders. And maybe my nipple.
Poodle, no!
Hey, Mom. How's it going?
Hi, Catie. Hey, Kate. Hey, hi. Good to see you, honey.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How are you?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
You know, me and Josh have been fighting a lot. But I got to tell you, I was kind of bad on my birthday. I drank tequila, you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
That makes me sad.
It's kissing everybody.
Oh, that makes me so sad, Catie. Kate.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
I don't like it when you get that sound in your voice.
Yeah, I get so sad. You know that when you're drinking and it's just your behavior is terrible. You're gonna hurt someone someday.
What do you mean, like murder? Like murder? Like I'm gonna murder someone? I think about it.
No, I just mean you're a bitch. Because this mother doesn't like her daughter.
When she said that, like murder someone, I went, and the mom went, no. Like spiritually. Y'all, this mother is praying that they can foist her onto some guy so they don't have to fucking deal anymore.
Yeah, they are. Y'all, welcome. This is Reality Gays. I'm Mattie.
And I'm Poodle. And we are two ridiculous homosexuals who love nothing more than tearing reality television a new one.
Today we're doing our part 2 of season 12, episode 11 of 90 Day Fiance, Meeting the Family, which is, I believe, directly applied to Catie and Josh.
Boy, I could have, when she told me that they were Lutheran, she said, yeah, they're Lutheran. I didn't know they were this Lutheran. Whoa. Have you ever met a lot of Lutherans?
I've not. I did a bit of Googling, just kind of finding like what, obviously I found out there's kind of two major sects of a Lutheran church, like a conservative and then a very, probably where she's from, it seems probably the much more progressive.
I don't know about that.
But I don't know. At least what I said, one can be very LGBT inclusive, but this is just for me kind of Googling and reading. I don't think I've ever known anyone who's Lutheran.
It's more culturally. They're very smiley until and so there's a lot of passive aggressive. I encountered Lutherans for the first time. We didn't have a lot in South Carolina when I moved to Michigan. Lot more. And I was like, oh, it's a very it's kind of Mormon-y.
It's really popular in Germany, right? I think
that's where it started. Yeah. Hence Martin Luther.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's all the rage in Germany.
All the rage.
And also in the northern Midwest. That's where a lot of Germanic people and Scandinavians settled.
Yeah.
So that's Lutheranism took over there too. But it's like, notice the smiliness and kind of the undercurrent of passive aggression.
Yeah.
And even the dad is like, it's good to see you, honey.
Except for after a few days, then she kind of gets on your nerves.
Yeah.
We hate our daughter. We don't. We do.
I think a lot of our sissies who grew up Lutheran may have been triggered by this.
I think it's probably Lutheran, but I also think it is I'm not kidding when I say this. I think part of them hates their daughter and they don't want to be parents hating on their, like.
They've been through it with her.
They have been through this with her. And like you, I wrote the same thing too. Josh is a savior that has come to take
her off their hands.
Away from, yes, they are ready.
Yeah.
Ready. We're going to talk about
with her shit.
Yeah, they're through with her. Well, we are. And we've only seen her for 11 episodes, you know.
Good Lord.
So Sissy's brought up, we talked about, well, maybe she'll watch this and think differently of herself. And one of the sissies said she does lives all the time. And apparently she applied for every reality show she could get on. And this is the one that took her.
Shut up.
And she just watch parties.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
So
shut up. Just shut up. Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up. Don't do the murder too. Yeah.
She's like murder. I went, you're not medicated.
I don't think she's a very redeemable person. But
lipstick alone. The lipstick alone.
Everything. Makeup tells you everything, y'all. Tells you everything. Oh, okay. Some very quick announcements. We wanted to let everyone know Love is Blind UK. We have heard it is dropping August 19th. We will be covering that. Well, that will be at the $5 level of RG Plus. However, if you would like to try before you buy, you can join our Patreon. You can join it for free. For free. You join you get our quips. You get how's that
our
newsletter coming, Poodle?
I was sick this week.
Well, don't you think, well, you weren't potting a lot. People subbed in for you. I thought maybe you could write during then.
So while I'm sneezing and I'm at death's door,
wasn't that bad of a cold. Just couldn't talk, really. Anyway, a newsletter is forthcoming. So
it's going to be a great newsletter.
Newsletter is forthcoming, everyone. So join our Patreon for free, and then you can listen to that. I think Lalo is going to go on a break too.
After they finish,
luckily, TLC has gifted us with Double Lives of Suburban Wives. We're very excited.
Definitely not influenced by Secret Lives of Mormon Wives at all.
No, not at all. Not at all. It is. It is funny. Chris Fair and I went to have dinner last night, and this waitress, we were talking to her, and she asked what we did, and and we told her, and she's like, "Oh, you should talk to that girl. She loves all these Bravo shows and But she was telling me she actually heard us. She loves us. She heard us on Two Black Girls, One Rose, and she's like, "I love Justina." Like, they're great. And then she talked about how they call Taylor Frankie Paul that she's on the wrong network. She should have been on TLC.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong. So the fact that they're doing Double Lives of Suburban Wives, it does feel like a half step, just a little cha-cha from it. So I'm excited about it. It's women and possibly men, but it's kind of the trailer is that have secret Double Lives on OnlyFans.
Yeah. Is it exclusively OnlyFans, or is there just more making spicier
Well, not
content?
only. I think it's making adult content. So you could have been on it. That one of them had a basement just like you.
I don't want my piano catting business to get a lot of coverage right now.
No, maybe not.
There's some legal things we're working through.
I just wish the basement wasn't also the building's laundry room. Doesn't that get awkward when someone wants to change out their cycle and you're working?
You'd think, and like you're doing the kids' laundry. Yeah.
Sure.
Although it's a great place to start a scene, I've heard.
You've heard. Mm-hmm. So yes, that'll be happening. We mentioned this before too. We are sending,
and that'll be at the $8 level of our RG Plus.
Double Lives of Suburban. Again, that will, like Love Island or Love is Blind UK. Too many things with love in it. Let me do that cleaner, Christina. And like Love is Blind UK, Double Lives of Suburban Wives will have a Try Before You Buy that you can listen to on Patreon before. So
for free.
All for free, for your pleasure. A lot of you know about this already, but in case you haven't, Kenny and Armando and Hannah, we want to send them some beautiful love. Hannah's going through a medical crisis. Armando can't be there. Kind of watched during the break a heart-wrenching video, actually, of him talking about his experience. Bless his heart, just sobbing. And so it's horrible, and they still don't know. They did an MRI last time, and they don't know what's wrong with her. We're doing this on Thursday. So at the time of this airing, hopefully there's way more information. Yep. So go to there. And we are not the provider of updates here at RealityGays. Right. But however, we are the sharer of a GoFundMe that was started by one of their friends. That is on our Facebook group in the Sissy Squad. We shared a story about it. I know other pods have as well. If you would like to give to help their medical expenses, we know they would appreciate. We send them all our love. Come at me on Cameo, not Poodle, because he's sick.
And I don't do it anymore.
And he doesn't do it anymore. Don't forget YouTube. Subscribe just on YouTube. This episode drops on YouTube every Tuesday. If you want to get it earlier at the $15 tier on Sunday night, you want both episodes because you're a dick pig, then you can do that too.
You want to listen late on Sunday when we drop it. So while your husband drifts off on his CPAP, you can be laughing and not pondering the eternal dark hallway of your life. Which is what I do every Sunday night.
Yeah, that's kind of your way. All right, everybody, let us jump in. Let's talk about sausage. Catie and Josh.
How do I speak American? I don't think there's anything more annoying when people try to. Although Brits probably think when it's really obnoxious when Americans. Yeah, but there's something about someone doing an American accent that it never really seems like it's authentic. It always is like they're smiley and just like, I don't know. It never feels like they're always trying to make fun of it. I think we're easily made fun of in the world.
That. Yeah,
I believe.
I agree with that. Yeah. I mean, I've had people try to imitate a Southern accent that have met me. But
that's always going to be, yeah. I do a really good imitation of you. It just sounds like this all the time.
Sure.
Dead on.
Mm-hmm. I can only do a good imitation of you when I don't have my Botox because you're always scowling because you're angry about something. I can't scowl usually. I can right now.
Perpetual scowl.
Even when you're not angry. You'll just get angry.
Christina has a great screen grab of you that she caught that has you going, ooh. No, it just has you looking so confused.
She communicates us with screen grabs. That's how she rolls. All right, it is Easter. Happy Easter. And they're getting ready to travel to Northern California, I believe, where her family lives.
Yes, Alameda. So I guess the closest airport is San Jose.
I think that's where they flew into, yeah.
I kind of know where that is. It's not Bay Area, but it's Bay Area adjacent, isn't it?
I'm going to look up. I don't actually know where Alameda is.
My Northern California geography is not good. Oh, it's a really big state.
It is a very big. It's just south of Oakland. Just south of Oakland.
Oh, so okay.
It really is. I mean, pretty much just across the bay.
But it's got to be very different than San Francisco.
Oh, I'm sure.
He says
Alameda's actually an island. Alameda Island. Didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Huh.
Yeah, you're just taking the 580, you just cross to the 880 and you just go down. Or if you're on the BART, you just take the Oakland Jack London exit and you're right there.
Take the Jack London.
Yeah, there you go.
Call the Wild.
If you're in Piedmont, you've gone too far east. And if you get to Huckleberry Botanic Regional Preserve, you're way out of town. You got to go back.
Huckleberry.
Mm-hmm. It's right by, if it helps, it's right by Fruitvale Station.
Oh, yeah. That Michael B. Jordan movie.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on. That's before he was really famous. That was like his big, that's Ryan Coogler. Come on. Okay. I cannot have you not knowing Fruitvale Station.
I didn't know that was a movie.
Wow.
I'd never heard of it.
I think you have an assignment then. It's a great film.
Okay. Well, the Brian Coogler. Well, okay. When did that come out?
Oh man, probably 10 years ago. It was one of his first movies. Sorry if you hear that. That is my neighbor emptying her. She's been vacuuming and she empties her vacuum into her trash can.
We're not hearing it.
And all I hear is gunk, 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 gunk.
We're not hearing it.
Well, she's vacuuming right above where I am now.
Sometimes I wish I was in your apartment and just totally like, do you hear that?
Watching me spiral.
And me say, I don't hear anything. And just plain dumb the whole time.
No, you would. You would. Or I would just say you're deaf. And that's your problem.
Oh, okay. So Josh is not a good flyer. He's quite anxious.
He's just a nervous flyer. Yes.
Yeah. And yeah. So now this is actually the day before, but they kind of have this. This is the way every Catie and Josh conversation goes. They don't really talk about something until probably the last minute, and then they kind of tiptoe into it, even though they've never sat down and had discussions about. Yeah. I don't think they've ever had a discussion about how religion would play, specifically being Lutheran.
Because she brings it up. She said, "Remember when I brought this up a long time ago?" And about, I think it was when they said if I wasn't the kids being raised Lutheran, I think that was something where she said, remember when I brought this up? And he said, yeah, but you don't even go to church regularly. But she says, I want our kids to have their own, he says, I want our kids to have their own choice. And she says, it's important for our children to be baptized and have godparents and go to church and at least push Lutheranism. So there you go.
What if Lutheranism says you make out with everyone when you're in a relationship?
I don't think that was one of the 95 Theses.
Oh,
Martin Luther nailed to the door.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When thou getst drunk, sometimes thou might swap tongues with others.
Yes.
God does not enjoy, but will look the other way because you're shit-faced.
Yeah, basically. God made spit to be shared.
As long as you sing A Mighty Fortress is Our God, you'll be fine. They really love that hymn, Lutherans.
Well,
by Martin Luther.
What a queen. That is a queen. Just to be like, I am done with this religion. I'm just nailing something to your door and then going to write a hymn
dramatic.
About it. It's very, yeah. What a queen.
To nail it to the door and say, I'm done with Catholicism.
I'm out, girl.
Well, we would have had just one church.
We would have.
Yeah.
We would have. Yeah. So that worked out.
That's what you get here.
Yeah. Hard hitting. That's what you get. So he's like, okay, well, and again, Josh kind of like, all right, and kind of sidesteps it. He really, maybe it's just he's so British, but it's like his unrelenting ability to not, and she's not great at it either, but his ability to just not finish the conversation fully through. I think
he hint at it and to be passive aggressive. Yeah.
So passive aggressive. I would kill this person if I lived with them.
Catie or Josh?
Both.
Yeah.
But at least Catie, you kind of know what she's not passive aggressive. She's just aggressive.
I don't know what to call her.
Yeah.
Disturbed? Well, I think the thing is, yes, he's very British. He's very conflict averse. And there's something where I still think he's trying to save her. And I think he is, I don't know if he had very close familial relationships. And
like he hasn't.
He's found someone that he can see having kids with and he doesn't want to let it go. And I don't know. She still is in a weird way the opposite of every British woman he's ever met.
Mm-hmm.
She's manic pixie dream girl. She does what she wants. She says things that are outre and strange.
I wonder if they do get married, or I think they will his parents come over? I really would like to meet them.
I think that would tell us a lot.
I think so too. Mm-hmm. A whole bunch.
So then she brings up, he's like, what about, he says, I don't have any faith, like a lot of Brits these days. And she's like, is it like you can be Christian, but it's all fake? Again, reading more in than what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, it's more important that if we can't agree, there's going to be no wedding? And she just goes, maybe. Like, this is not how this should go.
No.
And the fact is she's just so flip about it.
Mm-hmm.
And it never seems like she can take a conversation seriously.
Both of them. Yeah. Yeah. And maybe that's why he doesn't take it seriously, because, or he passive aggressive, or he avoids it, or kind of dips out because he knows he's never going to get there with her.
And she's like, if you didn't want to go to Lutheran church sometimes, then that would be a deal breaker. So saying things like deal breaker, when you are not this is way past engagement.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can't do this.
Mm-hmm.
The fact you're having conversations about deal breakers when you're talking about planning a wedding is absolutely insane.
Bonkers. Yeah. Bonkers.
And I don't know if you're rehashing it for television, but it's making you both sound like crazy people.
Mm-hmm.
Her, I see that. Josh, not so.
Mm.
And he says, religion has no place in my life at the moment. And she's like, Mom, I read the whole Bible. And so you want our kids to be raised Lutheran? And she's like, can they? And then he says, what if I want our kids to make up our own choices? She's absolutely not behind that. And she says, if you change your mind, we do believe in divorce, though, which I thought was a really low blow.
Yeah, but that's what she does.
Just what an awful person.
10 years from now, they both are going to hate one another.
Oh, I just hope there's no kids.
No, I think they're going to probably try to have kids. But I don't know how this person could be a mother.
No.
I'm going to say, until she gets medicated.
She's not medicated.
Catie would raise a fucking serial killer sociopath in a second. Yeah. She really would.
By being so distant.
Yes. It would not be good.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's the next day. Josh guess they can't afford a film crew there because they're just having to film everything on their phone, which I was like, what are we doing? You were just there. But he's nervous because he's trying to get her to speed up, trying to get her to hurry the fuck up, get to this airport. And he's like, I tried to get it up to speed all morning, but, I'm getting a little short. And it makes me wonder if she can't even be at the airport, come to early, like, what are we even doing together?
Yeah, he's having like a little snip fight. And I get this. I think in a way, though, part of me thinks that this is a kink for him. She needs to be completely ruining everything, and he needs to be trying to hold everything together. And then he feels like the one who saves them.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the same time, he has this thing where he needs to be ruined. It's almost like he needs to have his life like shit on. Almost some kind of weird humiliation kink. That's why it's okay for the making out. He needs to feel humiliated.
Like someone who wants to self-sabotage themselves all the time, even if it is at a public live show in front of hundreds of people.
Yes, but I get a real joy out of that. Less of a humiliation.
That's true. It is more joy. Mm-hmm.
It's the same result.
It's the same result. They all end in flames. But it's a good distinction to make. And I think you're dead on. It is this, man, I need to know this guy's story.
This is one of the most fucked up relationships we've ever had.
Yeah, I agree. Mm-hmm.
And that includes Big Ed and Liz. I mean, it's
wow.
Because I think that one's really fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
All the others, you can kind of see why they're together. But this is fucked up.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up. So anyway, they get, Catie again. This is what would be annoying too. Every time Catie makes a quote mistake or can't do something, it's always her OCD. I'm over it.
Yep.
My OCD makes it hard to try. And I get it. It's a personality disorder, which means it affects
but it's combined with so many other things.
It does affect your entire life. So I'm not saying that she needs to get over that, but I'm like, if you're not medicated, you're not doing anything, it would be different if it's like, it's just so
the
infuriating.
Issue is she notices her OCD makes it hard, but then she gets annoyed with him about trying to facilitate getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Where for me, I would be like, she's like, my OCD, so I'm going to need you to help me through this. Okay.
Yeah.
But then she gets upset.
Yeah.
Because I want to get to the airport too early. I understand that too, but I have a feeling she's missed a lot of flights.
Look, Josh, you're not listening, but if you are, I'm an early airport person.
I am not.
Poodle is not.
We compromise, though.
We compromise, or I'll just leave and get to the airport before you.
That's fine with me.
It's fine.
I don't give a shit.
He gets there and he finds his way and gets there plenty of time. No, I don't mean it to be. I mean, Josh, just go.
Just go.
Just go to the airport. Let Catie do her own thing.
Yep.
We do compromise. I don't get there 5 hours early like I want to. That's stupid now, I realize.
So we get to her house and we meet Daniel and Deborah, two good, strong biblical names.
Mm-hmm. Well, she did read the whole Bible.
And I wrote down, these people are so Lutheran. Just like the whole, I can't even describe it unless you spent time with a lot of Lutherans.
Mm-hmm.
But it made sense that she was raised Lutheran because now I know what she's rebelling against.
Well, that's what I noticed. We should say they made up on the plane if you didn't watch.
Yeah.
Not that they care, but no, I watched it. I was like, she said, my whole family, she says, quote, my whole family is rule following and it's horrible. And I went, and it makes sense. It finally makes sense.
Yeah.
So, but yes, again, that's where Dad says, she always brings the spirit up around here. And then after 2 or 3 days afterwards, you kind of get tired. You just want to watch TV for a few days.
And he laughs. But
it's horrible.
Dead on truth.
I hate her. Bitch. Love her.
She then sits down with her mom. We kind of did a little bit of this. And I wrote down, don't come for me, but it was because it's the first thing I thought. Mom's hairstyle and her kind of round face. Imagine Chunk from the Goonies grown into a woman.
I got it. He's an attorney now.
Oh.
Yeah, he's an entertainment attorney in LA, very popular.
Truffle Shuffle.
He is. Yeah,
she
does.
Was Chunk-esque.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was the hairstyle. You're not listening, lady. That hairstyle needs to go.
It's
everything about what you're doing is 25, 30 years bad.
I just think those bangs are screaming, I haven't had an orgasm in 25 years.
Ever.
Or maybe ever. Yes.
Ever.
Now, she gives us a good line, too, when she says, she's talking, she's like, she's like, we really like Josh. We think he's really good for her. And I think it's, she's kind of it was difficult sometimes. She was a bit of a bossy little kid, and it was definitely annoying. But I love her.
Yeah, they laid out.
It's just like even Mother Poodle. She would never say
my mother would never lay it out like that.
No, because they don't.
She would
think
tell
that.
me it was annoying when I would tell her that she was singing songs in the wrong key.
But I don't think she would say, my child is annoying.
She would never do that. No. Because my Jaybird is so smart. He's such a good boy. I don't think she never said I was a good boy. That's not true.
I don't think. Yeah, your mom doesn't lie. That's one thing about her.
No, she's going to level with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got that I got that from her because I'm not going to say something that I'll qualify it so many times. I can't just say something because I'll need to clarify it.
Yeah.
Almost in exhaustion. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a yeah. Okay. So
I didn't expect you to co-sign that so easily, but thank you.
I'm just trying to get through the show.
So she asked, have you guys been fighting a lot? How's it going? And she's like, yeah, a little bit. The apartment money. And that's when she says what we said at the beginning. I was bad at my birthday. And as soon as she says I had tequila, Mom just goes, and I felt that sigh through the television.
Yeah, it was deep. It was deep.
All that shame, y'all, that shame is manifesting at these bars when she's drunk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not blaming it on the mother, but it's there.
Well, but also it's I'm not blaming it on the mother at all, or not all, but I mean it's all of it. It's that shame and then her inability or desire to want to change it. Because that's the thing. Catie doesn't want to change who she is.
No, that's the part in there in her head that is telling her the intrusive thoughts that says, you're great. We're having fun. We're going to be like this because this feels free.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not that you're ruining your life or ruining other people's lives who are or relationships for yourself. And the mom even says, yeah, she's been with him, she's been a lot less self-involved. Yeah. And that's listening to those crazy voices.
Yeah.
And she says, and then the mom even says, I don't want you to mess this up. That's when I got a little bit, this is not helpful. Because now she's going to feel even more pressured.
Yep.
And she says, everyone's telling me the same thing. Control my drinking and flirting with other people, but I don't know if I can do it this quickly.
Well, you have to evolve for
meds, baby.
You have to evolve for the better, Kates. Let's go to Nigeria with Ashia and Maxwell. All right, y'all.
Mom's got us another wig.
Oh, yeah.
The next morning.
Mm-hmm. So Ashia goes to talk to Maxwell's mom, and she said, it's the day after. She said, last night we told them we're getting married.
Gives her the nice purse and her new garments.
Mom loves them. And she basically, and Ashia kind of says, you seem to said you have more questions. And Mom kind of said, though, at first I wasn't happy. And she brings up, she's like, which is a good point. She's like, I get unhappy when you say you want to, I feel bad when you say you want to change my son, like his eyeballs. And then she says,
created in God's image.
We are the temple of the Holy Spirit. And Ashia goes, well, sometimes with the temple, doesn't the carpet need to be changed?
You can renovate the temple.
You can rent it. The furniture you want to switch out. I went, this is the most, I don't love fanatical religion. Obviously, it's not my bag. But I actually do have a bit more, I don't know if respect is the word, but maybe it's reverence. I don't know. For someone who, if they believe, you follow the book word for word and that's how they live their life. But it's these people like Ashia that fucking pick and choose how they want to be the voice, the vessel of God that I just think makes them just pariahs on the planet.
Well, the problem is, you're hitting at this, the problem is she would judge other people for not doing what she thinks is appropriate, but she can get by with anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, she's absolutely insufferable. I do. And the craziest thing, y'all, is I really think this woman thought she was going to get good at it. Like, because people like this always do. Mm-hmm. Like, but I'm a godly person. Mm-hmm. Of course, she's on social media complaining about it.
I'm sure.
And the mom goes, well, you know, skin treatments, that's all going to disappear over time. Have children.
That was a great... She's like, when my husband had bumps on his face, and then we had children, and they all went away. And Ashia's face, I laughed and laughed and laughed.
She deserves all of this. She deserves all of it. Parents, just kooky nut bars. And she's like, I'm blessing you. The age doesn't matter. I'm blessing with 2 girls. She's like, how about 2 girls and a boy? I'm enjoying. I got to say, Ashia's doing a good job charming her.
She is, because mom wants 2 girls, 2 boys. And she's like, how about 2 boys, 1 girl? And
1 girl, 1 boy.
She is making her laugh.
Yep. Good job charming her. I got to say that. Yep.
Ashia could be, I think it was so led so quickly with all the religion that it just threw us off. If that was, we probably would think if that wasn't a part of her, we probably would think she's funny.
100%. Yeah. No, it's the extreme religion stuff. Mm-hmm.
But let's be honest,
the judgment.
She probably wouldn't talk to us anyway because we're gay.
Exactly.
Exactly. So
no, she would say, I love you so much. I love you, but your lifestyle is sinful.
Your lifestyle is abomination.
And girl, you're right, it is. I'm sinful, and I love it.
Hey there, Jaybird.
It's the devil.
Later on, they're all outside and they're talking about how she wants a small, intimate wedding. And Maxwell, just her Maxwell. And he's like, okay, that's great. And she's like, let me call my god brother, Rod, and see if Rod can get my sisters to fly. Oh, Fruity. And this queen delivered. I
thought this was fake.
I felt it was a little fake too. Yep. She calls him and she tells him about the spousal visa. First of all, I'm going to come for some of you right now. And I don't mean to talk shit about sissies. But if you are FaceTiming while you're driving, you're a fucking monster. And you deserve not to be driving on the road.
Yep.
I'm really going to stand by this, y'all. And this is, this with love. If you're doing this and you're listening, fucking stop. Please stop.
I think wasn't he pulled off the road? Or was he
driving?
No,
it looked like he was driving.
Good Lord.
And so they're talking about this wedding. He's like, I can't believe it. The spousal visa. You can't be serious. Bitch, you crazy. Yeah. What the hell?
If someone is doing different Zoom takes on their phone, I can't take you seriously.
No.
I can't see you mugging and on camera and looking at yourself. You are fruity, and this is ridiculous.
Fruity. While you're driving, maybe he wasn't. Come at me, sissies. Hopefully maybe he was stationed, and but it looked, because of the angle and everything. Why do you keep it low so no one sees? Like, but yeah, Fruity McGee.
He's like, why are you, this guy, practicing abstinence your whole life for a guy who's not your caliber? This is the reason you're single. People telling you things like this. Mm-hmm. And then he says, he has nothing. He has nothing. What a great attitude.
I know. He says, he calls it a scam. He said, you are falling right into it. Right into it. So, and then he even says, wait, are you pregnant? And she's like, you know I'm not. You know I'm not. She's like, but I need you here. Support me. He's like, well, maybe I do need to meet him. And she's like, well, okay. Can you bring my sisters over? I'm annoyed. I'm hanging up the phone.
And then I went, oh, they're going to get married.
Yeah.
So y'all, we're going to have to watch and hold down our bile as this all happens. And she announces that she has been anointed and chosen by God. And this is who God has chosen for her. Yep. And let's hope it's over once he gets to the U.S.
Let's talk about our next idiot. Boy. Debby and Mido. To be or not to be, that is the problem.
That is the problem.
Don't think maybe old Shakes. I think Willie wrote something different.
That was an edit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the problem. Now,
That's
I wrote down, the craziest thing about it is, y'all, this guy is an actor. He's kind of a genius in that way. In all the scenes, you can tell he is acting.
Mm-hmm.
He can see, he is showing, he knows exactly how he looks on camera.
Mm-hmm.
He is acting a role.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of, this storyline is very disturbing to me because you see someone who is never showing you themselves.
No, this guy's scary.
It's terrifying.
But best thing to do is just kick that can down the road. We'll worry about that marriage thing later. What? We've got all the time in the world. As I said last week when I was getting a pedicure in a fucking wooden swing with my daughter, I was like, I just need more time. It's not like the government or any type of outside pressure is telling me I have to marry this person in 90 fucking days.
And she keeps making excuses. She says, you know, we didn't talk for after Halloween and we didn't speak. And he says, it's all my fault. And his actions were going to determine if he went back to Egypt or not. My actions. And then she just says, well, we had some downtime. In other words, they didn't talk about anything. He calmed down. She started to talk sweet to him.
Mm-hmm.
And she even says, I've stopped pressing him to have any heavy conversations.
And that's been the best medicine. Cool.
Did she hear herself?
Wow. I hope she watches this back and goes, I was dumb.
So all of this about not having these conversations, not waiting on him to say something and him not doing it and biding time and just hoping for hope's sake that he's going to want to get married.
Hoping for fucking hope's sake. That's, boy, well said.
And I'm missing a big part of the story here, and that is what her previous relationships were like. Because if this is the best one, that's going to say something.
Those bangs tell a story too.
And so remember, she keeps saying things like, "We're on an upswing." On what planet?
You're not you're on an upswing. You're on an avoidance swing. You haven't talked about this thing at all.
Unreal. Where is the daughter in all this?
She peaced out.
Did she just peace out?
She's seen this in her mother before. She's like, nah, I can't handle this. Now
later on, go ahead.
He has a meeting with his agent.
Well, a potential agent.
Potential.
Is it a
Jason.
PA? Most likely. When the Chiron says Hollywood agent,
it just says Hollywood agent. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. Jason looked like 25, and he was like, "Well, you are cute."
Yeah, very professional.
Yeah. So I'm like, although when have agents been professional?
True.
Yeah, the shit I've heard. So he actually says you're hot and good looking, which I went,
yeah, it's weird.
So
weird for your agent to say.
And he tells him, he says, I want you to focus on taking your classes and working on your English, and maybe later we can have a relationship. Notice later, that's what we see. Later, Mido tells Debby, the agent wants to sign me, just not yet. I need to take classes and then he'll sign me. That's basically the way he puts this to her.
Mm-hmm.
But Miss Debby, she's got some common sense in the back of that long hair or something, because she says, oh, no acting classes until I get a ring on it.
And he's like, oh. And she says, I need to make sure you're here for us. And then she says, and he said, but you know how I feel about you. And she says, sometimes I need to hear it. Nothing happens. And she says he hasn't said anything even once about wanting to get married. This is I want to say singular in all of 90 Day Fiance.
It is. And yes, because we have never seen even in a con, and we've seen actual cons.
Yeah.
People that are conning someone, and I think he is.
Yep.
Show at least pretend to be in love with someone.
The
pretend
closest
to like them.
analog is Molly and Louise that I can think of.
Yeah. Actually, I think that's the closest analog as well. Mm-hmm. And that blew up, boy, really quickly. But they though had sex. And remember, they haven't even had sex yet.
Yep.
And because this guy is not that good of an actor, apparently. So it's, but that, like you said earlier, that's what's, one reason why people who are conning either act like they like someone is because they're able to have just a little bit of empathy to think of what the person might think. This guy has none. Like when he said that line, he's like, I know the agent said it's going to be difficult for me, but he doesn't know me. I accept the challenge. And my blood ran cold.
Yep. I'll never forget how I felt about him after that whole Spook House thing. When he just acted like he was making fun of everything.
Yeah. That's crazy. That was crazy.
Fast forward to 25 days left.
What?
And she's like, we've got a lot more balance now because we're not talking about anything.
Because we're not talking at all.
And she's just surprising him with taking him to see the wedding chapel, which is really cute, honestly. And
it is really cute.
And we meet Rana, this woman, this lovely British woman.
Mm-hmm.
And she tells them, we got this for your guests. And she's like, well, we won't have any guests. Son and my daughter are the only witnesses. And I went, what?
What is that? So you don't want to invite any of your friends because I bet did her friends that we all met before said, hey, you're crazy. I'm not doing this anymore. I kind of feel like they did, and we just aren't seeing that.
Yeah, I agree.
But don't you feel like they're going to end? This is what I was going to say earlier. We have also never seen, yes, he doesn't commit to the con at all. And though, even the litany of the 90-day multiverse, if I'm even thinking about some of the shitheads that were on Love is Blind, even Love After Lockup, I don't know if I can think of anyone, and it makes me really sad to say this about Debby. Can you think of anyone that accepted less breadcrumbs than Debby has?
No, absolutely not.
Like, it's really sad when you think about that.
Yeah. No, it's awful.
This is enough for her.
Well, it's not, but she keeps hoping.
But she only wants to get married so he can stay there. If he didn't have to get married, she would date this guy. This would be like my manager. What was her name? Jennifer or whatever. What was her name? I think it was Jennifer or Jenny. Remember the woman at Sephora that had a boyfriend for 14 years and then apparently they've now been engaged for 12?
Now they need to be on the ultimatum,
right?
Not these straight people who you see.
No, y'all are watching
Give
it
me
though.
Jennifer, who is a Sephora manager, who I'm sure that the makeup is something.
Oh yeah, the makeup told you everything. It was always a very harsh, not blended. She would wear I should also say by the time she was my manager, she was probably in her late 30s. And this is when she was just dating the boyfriend. They weren't even engaged yet. And they've been together, like I said, 10, 11 years or some shit like that. She's in her late 30s wearing that kind of like sparkly Urban Decay eyeliner. Yeah. That's just, God, I hope she's okay.
She's not.
I don't think she is.
She's not. She's okay. She's living with one of her daughters.
No, she never had kids. She always wanted to have kids. Yeah. She was never married before. She was with this guy since she was like 23 years old.
Everything from her.
He stole everything from her. Like nothing. She was with him since like mid-20s.
I need to know if they're married. And I know they're not. I need to know that to sleep.
And she talked in a little bit of like a child voice too, like okay,
I could have already told you all of this. This is such a disturbing story.
I don't think this is going to have the happy ending that my story about my Clinique manager was.
Not.
That with Leslie.
Oh my God.
But this is what Debbie's accepted. It's just, so if he didn't have to get married, she would be with him for 10 more years and take this.
26 years.
Yeah.
And when you left, they were engaged.
No, I heard they got engaged. Oh, wait, yes. They got engaged and I left like 4 months later from Sephora. But I'd already been there 4 years. I mean.
And so you're saying now.
But the last time I talked to Lisa, my other manager that I love, that Lisa left, I'm like, oh, did you talk to Jennifer today? She's like, yeah. And I was like, did she ever get married? She's like, nope.
Insane.
And how long ago did I leave Sephora? I mean, a long time ago.
I need to know. I need to know.
I'll try to do some reconnaissance and see what I can figure out.
But like you said, I know what the answer is.
Yeah, you know what the answer is.
There's no happy ending here, y'all.
No, he literally stole everything from her.
And it begins.
Probably had a whole other life with a woman with children.
In Van Nuys.
She did live in the valley. She did live in the valley.
Van Nuys dissies, I know.
She would bitch about coming down the 405 to Century City.
I can see the apartment where she lives.
Yeah.
Even her cat's depressed.
It's right off what, a Burbank Boulevard?
Victory.
Victory.
Yeah.
Got some good dick in that part of town, though, too, I'll be honest. It's a lot of faceless grinders, but if you...
No. It's Sherman Way.
It's Sherman Way.
Please pull the plug on this. I'm done.
He tells her he doesn't want to get married. She walks out and cries. She is like falling on the ground sobbing. Again, he's like, I can't find myself here. And I was like,
I can't find myself here.
Well, no, Mido, you couldn't find yourself at all. Because again, you thought you were moving to LA, Los Angeles. I still believe that.
You're gay.
You're gay. He is not going to be the host of this, unfortunately. It's going to be Sean. I don't mean it to dog Sean, but I just feel like Ross Matthews would offer in such a different perspective to this that Sean is just, because Sean's not going to understand it.
No.
Like Sean's going to be totally confused by it. But
it's like, Mido, you ladies man.
Yeah. So
and Ross would go, hey girl.
Yeah. I think Sean Robinson just had a birthday. I believe she said, I think maybe she's 59.
God, she looks great.
Great. I know. That's a show, everybody.
Clean living in Jesus. That's what she'd say.
Oh, all right, everybody. That is the show. Thank you so much for listening. We appreciate it. You're going to get a little treat because at the time when we had to record Last Resort, Poodle was a little too under the weather. So Amy Archer
was gone.
Amy Archer will be joining me for that. We had a great conversation.
Thank you, Miss Archer.
Yes.
For filling in for me.
Oh, yes.
On a job more than well done, I'm sure.
As she said at the beginning of the pod, she said, I'm here to bring the Libra energy.
Yes.
And I did. You know what? We're going to be on tour, but did you see that they're doing a Libra Fest thing?
Oh, I know. I saw that.
Mary Payne.
Should I show up and crash it?
No, Mary Payne. They did a really cute video. It was really funny the way they announced it. I'll send it to you. But it's going to be Mary Payne. It's going to be Amy, Keisha.
Oh, wow. That's right. We're all Libras.
And then somebody else is going. Is Kimberly also a Libra? I think somebody else is.
Sounds right.
So they all are all these pods, and Amanda's going to get to come too. But they're all going to
Pisces in.
They're going to converge. I think it's going to be in October. Don't think we're going to surprise appearance because we're going to be on tour.
Most likely we're going to be on.
But if you want to go see all those, I think it might have already sold out. I think. But anyway, I thought it was a fun. I know. I was really happy for them. All right, everybody.
Can you imagine making your zodiac sign your personality? Not anybody I know.
Or your Enneagram.
Hey. I resemble that remark, and I admit it. You just
all
need
right,
to
everybody.
the Pisces thing, and we'll be fine.
Yeah. All right, everybody. We will see you next week. Thank you for listening. Or if you're watching on YouTube or you're on the $15 tier, thank you very much. You can find all of us on Instagram at RealityGays Podcast, at TikTok and Blue Sky at RealityGays Pod. Please leave a review at Apple Podcasts or Spotify. We appreciate that. You can leave 5 stars. And if you don't know what to say, you can always say, keep going, Queens. Please support our sponsors. They mean a lot to us. They help us do what we love. So whether it's Quince or whoever you're hearing on this, please support them because we appreciate them very, very much. And if you're like, fuck you, I don't want to hear your ads, you can join our RG Plus at the $8 all audio tier that's available on patreons.com/realitygays Supercast. And it's also available on Apple subscriptions. One note to that, a caveat, is that if you do sign up for Patreon, do not use Apple Pay. You go to a web browser and enter in your credit card because
that's how they get you.
Apple subscriptions is its own thing, but if you do Patreon, that's where they charge you. But Apple subscription, remember, we don't know who the fuck you are. No poll, no nothing. You're just getting us raw.
Wow.
All right, everyone, that's the show. We call these people lonely hearts because are we all just lonely hearts looking for love in all the wrong places?
Yes, and if you are having an interview with an agent and they tell you you're hot and cute, and then they want to take some photos, private photos of you to use for a session later.
Feels experiential.
Don't do it. Because it's really hard to get those photos back. And they might turn up other places.
So don't call us if that happens. Call an attorney.
And it poses that, me holding a rose in a person holding a rose in their teeth. Cradling a kitten with a cock ring on.
Bye.
Yeah.